My great uncle bought the car brand new the day after Father's Day in 1959. So I always said that he probably wasn't real crazy about what my Aunt Gladys did for him on Father's Day. So he let out a new Oldsmobile that Monday.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the car and also tell me about all of these interesting accessories you brought.
Sure. Alrighty, so this is a 1929 Ford Model A Roadster convertible. I purchased this car after not having Model A's for a while. I grew up having them, and I purchased this car after we got engaged. I realized when my next door neighbors allowed me to drive one of his cars, and I realized how much I missed and enjoyed going to car shows with my dad. And so I ended up purchasing this car first. The story behind these cars, it was a father and son that owned these cars. And they restored Model A's for a living, and when they had their own cars as well. So this was the father's car. When it was found, it had a tree growing up through the center of it. They had to cut the tree down to get the body out of the woods to restore it. This car here has also been in the movie Shadrach, and also some other 1920s filmed in Wilmington. So this is a movie car as well. So the widow, when she finally decided to part with the two cars, the other car is a 1929 Coupe, which is a hardtop, looks exactly like this car. I'll show you a picture of it in just a few minutes when we walk around the other side of the car. And the two, they were sold as a package deal and told not to split these cars up. Well, so when they sold them, the guy who bought it figured out he really didn't love Model A's, so he ended up splitting them up. So I bought this car first, and then I asked what happened to the other one, and he said, well, it's sold to this person, and I think they got it for sale. So he kind of reached out to them. It had been sold 3 times in a matter of 6 months. It took me to buy it back. So now I've got the twins, and they're back together again.
And mind you, there was another Model A that came as a purchase in between.
In between. So
this was actually
this was our third Model A. So it's kind of an affliction.
Yes.
It's kind of like you buy one, you might as well buy 3.
Yes.
And then, absolutely. So these are the original tools.
Oh my God.
Not only was this car, like I mentioned, it was after we got engaged, we used this car in our wedding. So here are pictures of my wife and I, our wedding night. We got driven off in the car. So all these accessories and tools are what you would be equipped with when you bought the car. So you would have a tire gauge, a jack, the wrenches. One end does the spark plugs, the other end does the lug nuts. The pliers, they have, not only do their pliers, there's a screwdriver on the other end of them. So if you look real closely, there's a screwdriver there. These wrenches do the other bolts on the car, a manual grease gun, monkey wrench. On the end of it, it's got another little tang that you use for checking the distributor. Differential in the rear end. A screwdriver, and that is a tire gauge.
I was going to say, that is a tire gauge.
And it says Ford in it. I just can't find myself to restore it. I can get the parts to restore it, but I just can't do it.